really special. It is a big deal from Mrs.Prindable's. A very big deal, not just in the price, but what the apples are. These are Fuji apples. We have not had Fuji apples from Mrs.Prindable's since 2015. And if you think, what's the big deal? Well, we're going to explain. But first, let me show you exactly what you're getting. All 8. And it's not a choice of, you're going to get 8. So right up here, you'll get 4 of the dark chocolate graham crunch with the little pink hearts. Yes, these are Valentine's Day, and yes, you'll get them for Valentine's. In fact, you can actually have these shipped now, or if you want to wait, you can have them shipped February 6th. So either way, you got them. And then down here, you're also getting 4 triple chocolate, and these have the little kiss sprinkles. 5 easy payments of just $8. I'm here with my friend Lori Shore. They all come individually packed. They even have the really super cute little to from stickers on them.
I added the tags for you and Rick, but we can switch. Which one are you in the mood for first?
You know what?
Chocolate or the chocolate graham?
I'm good with anything. Let's go with the triple chocolate.
Okay, you got it. Let's get into this.
Just because that had Rick's name on it and I want to cut his apple.
We just love the fact.
So yeah, tell them about Fuji apple.
Yes, so we're going to dig in because these are incredible apples and we're so proud of them. And if you know Mrs.Prindable's, you're going to appreciate all the incredible toppings and caramel and whatnot. First time in 8 years, though, we're starting with super sweet, incredibly crispy Fuji apples, only available here. You can't find Fuji caramel apples from Mrs.Prindable's anywhere else. So I wanted to kind of highlight that before we dug in.
You highlight that, and I'm going to highlight, I'm not a math major here, but is that, how many of these are you getting?
You're getting 8.
And it's 39, so what's 8 and 5? Is that 40? 8 and 5? It's $5 an apple.
A little under. When you compare it to a Valentine's card, when you go to
my heavens.
store,
Valentine's, that's a really great comparison, the Valentine's Day card.
Oh my gosh.
That's $6 right there.
I know, right?
Boy, they got you there, man.
Or how about...
This is such a great idea.
How about Mrs.Prindable's at the department store, the fancy department store? These are a fraction. Okay, so... that's that triple chocolate.
Yeah, this is the yummy triple chocolate. So this is our most popular flavor. We can talk about it more in just a second. That's the triple chocolate. And then combined with this sweeter apple, I can't wait for Rick and Sandra to be able to try it. And then the other flavor, my friends, dark chocolate chips and graham cracker crunch.
Oh, I'll try that one.
So like chocolate-covered graham crackers if you love those, but along with these really fun heart-shaped sprinkles. So which one are you going for, my friend? Oh, you want the graham.
Let's try the graham. Actually, we've never tried that before.
It's a brand new flavor, indeed. And then when you add it to the Fuji apples, you guys, you've got to tell me what you think. I'll let you touch it so I don't.
I'm going in.
Me too.
Tell me.
Mmm.
Oh, the Fuji apples are so sweet.
Is that crazy?
I love the crunch on it, too.
But that's even, those apples are even sweeter than a typical Mrs.Prindable's.
Indeed, because you've got that sweet, normally we go for that tangy sweet. So Granny Smith is kind of the heart and soul of our business, and that's the one that we typically use, and we love using them.
Has a little tart flavor to it.
A tart flavor, which is great. But every so often, when we have a super value like the Big Deal provides or whatnot, we can go even more over the top and show you what pioneering the gourmet caramel apple is all about. And
$5, great idea.
Isn't this crazy?
Yes. And you know, my mama, she's no longer here, but she loved it when she, like, assisted living, all those centers, you can send it. All of them are individually wrapped. You can slice these up. Everybody gets a little piece. How many slices in one apple?
That's a really good question. It depends on how you, do you want to try? Should I try slicing one up?
Slice one up.
You know what? This might even be quicker. We've got one apple cut. Let's take a look at this one here with the hot chocolate. That's one apple that we've cut.
13 different slices there.
Doesn't that look amazing?
Fantastic.
Isn't that awesome? So that's one apple, definitely shareable for your, super special sweetheart this time of year, but oh my gosh, for anybody you care about.
But you're talking big game, but I mean, you're talking Valentine's Day, but then there is the big game, right? So lay these all out for people when they're coming over. What a wonderful, wonderful treat.
Or how about just for, the grandkids are coming over. You've got still have kids at home. This isn't, we do Mrs.Prindable pack-ups sometimes where we're giving you a couple of dozen apples, right? This is 8. 8 individual apples. This is manageable. If you want to do a build to ship to and just send this to your son and his partner and their kids, it's not too much. They're not getting 24 giant apples home. This is perfect. Family of 4, everybody gets 2. So it's a great size, a manageable size for build to ship to. It's a manageable size. Oh my gosh, look at that. For just you at home. Look how pretty they are. That graham is really so nice.
Such a love. The texture and the flavor and the proportions on that combination.
How long do they stay in the fridge when I get them?
So great that you asked.
I'm ordering them right now. When I get them, I get 8 of these.
Good. So you'll stay fresh in the fridge up to 3 weeks. So talking ship dates, if you want to pick that immediate ship date, Nothing has been made yet. Let's even say that right off the bat.
Yeah.
Not to order. We're not going to start making even one of these apples, even the immediate ship, until you order them. Then
Like
right
so
after,
tomorrow, when they know how many QVC orders
when
are
we've
made,
added them all
they'll
up.
start creating the ones for
Exactly,
now.
and that's when we're going to dunk them in this home
that's
made
immediate
from
ship.
scratch caramel. Exactly. It'll get there in time for this coming weekend if you picked immediate. Stay fresh in the fridge through Valentine's Day. If you pick the second ship date,
which
one
is it's February 6th.
There you
so
go.
you'll absolutely have them for Valentine's Day, but then a couple of weeks after as well.
Exactly. It'll stay fresh through the end of the month.
How
That'll
many
be there.
will you eat yourself? If you're ordering these for Valentine's Day,
Yes.
how many? You ask yourself that right now, because you know you're going to devour some
You
of
are
these.
going to definitely devour
You know what I
some.
love too?
Yeah,
Like a
what's that?
couple, like, right?
Yeah.
Married couple. You and your hubby, right?
Yeah.
Those big guys,
Yeah.
like that's not necessarily a
Amazing,
couple, right?
but
This is a
yeah.
perfect one, like for
one.
dessert.
Yeah,
right?
like this could be each of us could have half of this and have
that's
a
what I'm saying.
really nice dessert.
I love
got
it.
you. I hear you.
We're all tracking with you, Rick, and I love it around the kitchen counter in the same way.
With me was that.
I love it around the kitchen counter. I love it around the kitchen table, and I love the idea of that built to ship to that you mentioned too, with those grandkids and
Like
the
to
people
send
you
them
care about.
Valentine's.
Yes.
When is the last time you went to a drugstore? And what did you get even at the drugstore for $5? Did you
true.
get like, could you get a card? I couldn't buy a gift bag right now for $5. Forget about if you want tissue paper to go with it.
Or what about a little something that you get at the mall for $2 and like, right? And it's about the size of one of these slices.
Right,
Lori,
right.
like one of these slices. Like you got all those slices in one of those apples.
I love that point. And I tell you, one of my biggest challenges for Valentine's Day too is getting back to the card, getting it to have the right sentiment. You know, you know, to hit like for special romantic for your husband. What do you do for your daughter? It's obviously a little different. Yeah. But to know that you're the apple of someone's eye. You know, you're the pick of the crop. I mean, this is great for.
And to get to that $5 price point, I love that shot. So let's just show that. Yeah. Like the apple is there, but make no mistake, you don't pull back on the toppings when it comes to your $5 price point, right?
Isn't that true? So we start with that orchard fresh apple. It's dunked in made from scratch caramel. We do it every day in small copper pots. It allows it to really enrobe the apple. And then those toppings, oh my gosh, the final step is hand applying all those great toppings for that thick, delicious, yummy coverage. But back, to that Fuji apple, isn't that the most unique and sweet, divine combination of flavors with those toppings?
You're getting
because you haven't had that in
So,
8 years,
and
right?
that is the 4 dark chocolate, or you get 4 the dark chocolate, the graham crunch, and the hearts.
Yes.
And then you get the classic Mrs. Prindables, that triple chocolate. This is probably the most popular Mrs. Prindables.
Yeah,
we have, you can see, oh, thank you for pointing that. This, however, is dressed up with little kiss sprinkles.
Yes, don't you love it? Those little red mini lips. Yes, perfect for Valentine's Day for sure. Anybody
They
you
are
care
really
about.
cute.
But combining that classic, most popular flavor with this sweeter apple with those honey and pear notes, it is crazy. I'm going to slice into that our most popular flavor. When it comes
Which
to...
is going to taste different because it's the Fuji apple.
There you go.
Right?
So that's why we wanted to stick with at least one in this most popular flavor, and that we can have with that super sweet, crunchy apple at the core, and then those decadent toppings, and the combination is dynamite. Just incredible.
Look at all those toppings.
Isn't that fun?
So, you know, you're not sure what to give them for Valentine's. You want to get a little something. You don't want to go over the top, $5 a person.
Yes.
What are you going to do? Give a $5 gift card to some place? That doesn't even get you a grande latte.
Right.
So this, $5 a piece, and this is Mrs. Prindable's. You know, Mrs. Prindable's, we think about Mrs. Prindable's around the holidays, the big fancy department stores where, you know, you can get one of the big apples for like $30, $40. These are our individual sizes, $5 a piece.
Yes.
You get all 8, and I do love that they're individually wrapped. It's not too many, it's 8.
Yes.
So that is the perfect amount for a bill to ship to for a
I
family
love
of, you know, 3, 4, 5. Lori,
these
thank
up
you
for the
so
8.
much.
Yes.
Price goes up at the end of the day.
Thank you so much, Sandra.
So good to see you.
too.
These are yummy. M90424. Let us know if you want those shipped now or February 6th.